guys, I wasn't expected to do a live here, but I came back from where I was a bit earlier, so we're going for a live here in Germany. Motogp, Marquez on pole position. As he looks for a 13th win at the Sachsenring and looks to go into the top 4 in the championship again. With Jorge Martin, with Bezzecchi out injured, looks to extend his championship lead, but Gianantonio could actually close in on Martin, because Gianantonio is the closest rival to Martin this race, and he's on the front row is Fabio Gianantonio. Don't know if he might get into his rhythm because he will just set off. Echo the Sette Gimeno win here in 2003 on my Crescini livery. Here we go. It's going with Sachsenring and Marquez gets a good start. For Marquez, Alex Sott in the second place. The two trackhouse bikes going aggressive in at the first corner. Yeah, sparks off Ralph Fernandez's bike. We got Morbidelli 5th, Quartararo still 6th. Yeah.
You don't normally get sparks. So it's got Marquez through turns 4 and 5. What about the start from Fabio Quartararo? He's held on in front.
Oh, Martin on Quartararo.
Sit up behind the Yamaha man. He was brilliant in qualifying with Quartararo, and he's holding his own at the start of this race.
Yeah, he's brilliant in qualifying with Quartararo.
That's why you'll see the riders desperate to get.
Couldn't watch qualifying at the spring because I was out.
Yeah, Ralph Fernandez might have a look at his teammate, but no such luck on this occasion. So they come up the hill now, through the other side of the hill.
That's Gianantonio there, not Morbidelli, sorry. Quartararo dropped to 9th now. Yeah, you do.
Still Marquez leads them through that turn 12 at the bottom of the hill now. His brother behind here, and then the two trackhouse Aprilias trying to make moves at the start of this race.
Yeah, he goes Ralph Fernandez.
On Ayagura through that final corner will affect his drive down the straight as they sit the bikes down across the line. Fernandez up to 3rd.
Fernandez up to 3rd. Agura's looking to come back here.
In the sprint race,
Agura can't come back. Fernandez just shuts the door on him. Obviously, next year Agura's going to a factory Yamaha team. Didn't think I'd be able to do a watch on this race, but it ended up happening.
When you're trying to sit to the rear, you end up using a lot of front tyre, so it's so difficult for the riders. It really is. Gianantonio in 5th place.
Gianantonio 5th. Yeah, Digio can't be going backwards here because if he goes backwards, he could fall behind Jorge Martin, the championship leader.
Look how fast they're going through there. You're talking a 100-mile-an-hour plus crash.
Yeah.
For Gianantonio, and somehow he is out there and racing, but has work to do. He has got work to do, and he's being held up by Ayagura, who's doing what we've seen him do all year. He's a little bit like Marquez is. It takes him 2 or 3 laps to really get the, let's say, the temperature right in the tyres, the feeling, the sensation he needs from that Aprilia. So at the moment, like I say, he's probably holding Digi up a bit.
Yeah, he probably is.
Marquez 1 and 2 with Mark from Alex. Fernandez 3rd. Further back, that's Jorge Martin, who has dispatched Fabio Quartararo.
Yeah, and he's got Costa behind him.
And Bagnaia have all come through on the Frenchman. Winner here back in 2022, but
2023 was Martin winning. Quartararo was 22 and Bagnaia was 24.
He's putting pressure on the championship leader. Yeah, he's putting pressure on him.
So there's 3 out of 3 different wins at the Sachsenring when Mark didn't win. Obviously 22 and 23 Mark didn't race. And 34 Mark qualified 13th, so there's no chance of him winning with 23 bike. Otherwise, I do think if Mark was at near at the front in 2024, he could have won the race 2 years ago. He did win last year though.
The race lap record is in the high 120s from Jorge Martin a couple of years ago.
One of sadly beaten by Marco Alex Marquez.
Changeable session to session this weekend. Yeah, the grip levels have changed. It's been a bit confusing. There's been some new bumps appeared this weekend. Certainly on turn 3 we saw catch a lot of riders out. So it hasn't been already today, hasn't it? In the other races, so you've got to be wary of it. Jorge Martin under some pressure in 6th place with Pedro Costa right up his exhaust pipe at back. There you can see.
Yeah, Costa's looking for a Longi. He wants to get past Martin.
He does, and he's trying to get the slingshot now. He's trying to get.
Yeah, he's got a good shot here.
Close enough now. Now he should be in a position to have a go into turn one.
He's going for it, Acosta.
He has. Big lunge from Pedro.
Yeah, Acosta. Great move up to P6 for him.
Classic Pedro Acosta, isn't it? Again,
Yeah, I've all riders this year. Acosta's a bit the best rider this year.
only managing 8th place.
Imagine him on the Aprilia. He'd be winning every race.
KTM looked at one point like he might threaten this weekend, but it hasn't materialised as the weekend's gone on, as the grip's improved. In fact, yeah, that's what we've seen. And yet again, there is only one man on the KTM can do anything special.
And that's Pedro Acosta.
Obviously, been talking about Pedro Acosta. You look at the other KTM riders who've got Binder down in 13, Bastianini in 16, and Viñales is last again.
Yeah.
So no hold shot devices in the start anymore. They've got an extra metre between the grid spots as well. That's been first this weekend. The hold shot devices were in Assen as well. And Marquez showing with that little bit extra control required. Someone's had a crash.
Someone's had a crash. It's Gian Antonio.
Oh,
Third in the championship.
It's at turn 10. Not right. He can't have been right after the warm-up this morning. But that's another.
That far approaching though. But Gian Antonio down.
And I tell you what, in terms of the championship, being the lead Ducati man, throwing big points down the road with him.
Yeah, that's.
Looks like he's done nothing wrong on the right line, right part of the track.
Let's have a look what happened here.
Touch the curb or anything.
No, he didn't. Trying to make up too much time.
Into the back of Iagora. Is that his first mistake we've seen from Digi? What he's been.
First mistake all year from Gian Antonio, it looks like.
Of his own in a race. He was involved in the crash in Hungary, remounted to get 12th. That's only his second race crash of the year after USA Sprint. And that's what he's been so good at this year, of being consistent, not riding over the limit. What a strange day, crashing in the warm-up.
Yeah, strange.
Well, like Digi, especially when he
What a strange crash out for Gian Antonio. Gian Antonio out then, so Martin. As it stands, Martin will be taking a 21-point lead into the summer break.
We are on lap 5. Marc Marquez is second in the world. He is second in the world championship.
Oh, he's second at the minute.
He is 17 points behind.
17 points, but Martin have over 20 on Bezzecchi and Gian Antonio.
He's ahead of Di Gian Antonio, and that's despite the fact that we know he's still not 100%. Yeah, it's worrying. I don't know what to say. I'm sort of speechless. It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, still 25 laps to go though. When I say worrying, it's because we came into this weekend saying 8 riders in with the shot to the championship, down to Pecco Bagnaia, 63 points. Today, at the start of the race, 5 riders separated by 32 points.
Yeah.
And yet, Marc Marquez lurking means that he could well go on a run as this season goes on.
Yeah. Yeah, as the season goes on, Marc Marquez, despite not being 100%, he can still go on a big run.
Silverstone is where Marco Bezzecchi won there last year from sort of nowhere, if you remember. He didn't have any decent form up until that point.
That fact, Aprilia just clicked.
Went well there on the Aprilia in previous years, so Ducati, I'm not going to say they're going to absolutely struggle, but the Aprilia will be the best bike at Silverstone in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, it will be.
Definitely looks better today than it did yesterday in the hands of Ralph Fernandez and Iagora in 4th and 5th.
It's Martin and Bagnaia, but all 23-24 battles.
Both behind Jack Miller. Jack's had an excellent weekend. Messed up the start yesterday in the race, so it was always an uphill battle. But was great. It's been great, hasn't it? Getting directly through to Q2. What's impressive with Jack is we know he's out of a ride for next year in this paddock, but he's not moaned, he's not given up, he's not just said, well, there's no point. He just got on with it. You know what you're getting from Jack? Yeah,
that's what we're laughing, Jack Miller. Great attitude by him.
We will miss Jack Miller.
Yeah, we'll miss jumping jackass at the paddock.
Cal Crutchlow is battling with Toprak.
And Cal Crutchlow battling with Toprak.
As he was yesterday. I was surmising yesterday that it might have been injury for Maverick Viñales. No, just said terrible feeling with the front end of the bike, and for Maverick that is really head exploder, isn't it? When he can't feel his front. We've heard it so many times over the years. He's an absolute genius, is Maverick Viñales. If he has the right feeling, he can literally walk on water. Obviously, multiple Grand Prix winner in all classes.
Yeah.
But like you said, Gav, if he can't quite feel what that front tyre is doing, if he doesn't feel confident, he had that big crash on Friday at turn 11 at, well, what's that, 120 miles an hour. So that doesn't help your confidence. And yeah, Viñales is unfortunately last. 19 riders then in this race today. A reminder, though, Marco Bezzecchi has had his operation on his left collar.
Yeah.
It was a displaced fracture. Doesn't sound great, so it moved on top of itself, but they basically put it back together, plated it, and should be okay to come back at Silverstone, albeit very sore.
Yeah, it will be for Bez. It will be very sore at Silverstone.
Riding in 7th place behind
And Silverstone uses both left and right shoulders, so he'll be struggling on the left.
Strongest laps are quite early on in the race. Once we get to this point, if he closes up on the back of somebody, normally he finds it hard to go forward. This is a difficult track to overtake. We've talked about that anyway.
I've hate now.
Bagnaia is very sensitive to that front tyre pressure. As soon as he feels the front tyre getting hotter, the pressure going up, then he loses all confidence, all feeling.
Yeah.
Fastest lap of this race came on the 3rd lap for Marquez, 1:21.0.
There's another yellow on track. Oh, it's Dramia.
21.6.
Can't go on like this, can it?
That we are too accustomed to watching for this. Hard to watch, really. I mean, he just can't stop crashing.
You can't stop crashing.
Bizarre, isn't it? He crashed out of both races last time. When he finished the race, we were more surprised than anything when he finished the sprint.
Yeah.
But still, he's got a 2-year deal on a Ducati for the next 2 years.
Yeah. He clearly has speed, Dramia has, but if he stops crashing, then he will be a top rider.
To Brasini Ducati. He's a good man, is Fabio Di Gianantonio. Straight into apologise. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny? Like we always say what a good guy he is. You rarely see stuff like that. That's a mark of the man. He's not coming complaining to his engineer that his bike wasn't giving him the feeling he needed. He's coming in and apologise. Yeah, not kicking and screaming. Yeah. He's one of the good ones. Is Digit. Will be moving to factory KTM.
Yeah, it will be a good move for him.
Alongside Alex Marquez, but it has not been his day today.
Former teammates, don't forget, Casino.
Good signing for KTM. So they've got 2 experienced riders coming in for a new era at KTM. Obviously, the huge rule changes for next year. Everything changes, basically.
Yeah, everything will change next year.
Motorcycles. Marquez appears to have found his rhythm.
Already down to 18. Last year we had 8 crashes, we're down to 10 riders at the end.
Previous lap, and he's just chalking the laps off now. It feels like a long race here in Germany. 30 laps around this place. Your left-hand side, by the end of this race, will be so fatigued. Yeah. Essentially, when you're leaning off the bike so much, there's a lot of weight. You hear people say, "Oh, you weight the outside peg." That was in the olden days. Some riders still do a little bit, but to get in the top of corner position, all that weight's on your inside foot, and your inside arm is obviously holding you in position.
Yeah, it is. Definitely.
You need to hook on the tank to try and take a little bit of that weight off your arms. But you're right, Gav. With 10 laps to go, your muscle, your inside leg, your left leg is screaming at you.
Yeah, it will be for all riders out there.
Where in these long races, I'd ask my team not to tell me how many laps.
Alex Marquez!
From nowhere, if you think about it. It looked like he was riding comfortably.
Alex Marquez down. Didn't see that.
Just up the pace by another couple of tenths on that lap, and perhaps Alex was trying to go with him, but he has slid out. I think you're right, Gav. Do you know what he's done? The mistake he's made, he's followed his brother in. Every time into that corner, Marc Marquez gets a 10th. We've seen it all weekend, and that's lapse of concentration in a way. He just thought his brake where his brother has, turned him as his brother has.
Just gone down.
Unfortunately, doesn't quite have that ability to get it stopped. And Marc Marquez has a 10th on everyone.
Yeah, he does, Mark.
Particularly in that last corner. We've seen it all weekend. We have the ghosting footage that we had earlier on in the weekend, and it's black and white. Well, it's colour. But we're in the bottom age here now. But it's clear.
Yeah, Costa's getting on Agura here.
So, Marc Marquez now freed up.
I know for a fact that Costa and Agura, after what happened in Barcelona, they don't like each other. So we'll see what happens here. But no doubt there's going to be fireworks.
So what's he doing? So why is he able to go into these left-hand corners quicker? And I've spoken to some people over the years that have worked with him, and I've asked them, because obviously Mark's not going to explain it in detail to me anyway. So I've spoken to some of his engineers, not more than one, and they've said if you look at the data, he's able to enter the corner faster, he's able to have more corner speed, and he exits faster. Which is bizarre, and he has more lean angle in the middle. And essentially what he's able to do, he gets it stopped, pulls it into the curve, but then because he almost has a fraction more lean angle, the bike wants to pivot, almost high-side him, but he's the skill and cat-like reactions to catch it, that helps turn the motorcycle, and then he's able to pick it up and shoot it out.
Yeah, that's what Mark does.
Marquez on that last lap, 1:21.3. His team letting him know that Ralph Fernandez is closest challenger. They said 1.3. The gap is now 1.5.
Well, Mark's eking out the gap.
And Fernandez.
He wants to be comfortable towards the end here.
Pedro Acosta is the closest challenger to Marc Marquez's lap time, just a couple of tenths slower than Marquez, and he's in fourth and closing in on the most recent maiden Grand Prix winner.
I agree with that.
Club that Pedro Acosta, of course, still isn't a part of. No, but you're going to feel he's bought a ticket to join that club for next season.
Yeah.
He will be on the factory Ducati. We know there's no one really knows who's going to produce the best bike, which is quite a nice position to be in.
No one knows who's going to have best bike. It could be Yamaha. Yamaha could have a best bike at a grid, and Cotto then would regret leaving. Like, oh, let me go back to Yamaha.
Yeah, he's just one of a.
No, it's a fact, by the way. I'm just making it up. That's a Yamaha. Do bring a good bike. And it's on lap 121. For God's sake, we're not for Iron Man.
But it's only he.
Obviously, not hating Fabio Jack, because Fabio is one of my favourite riders. Quartararo forever will be.
On this grid that haven't won a race. Yeah, and the last two you mentioned, the rookies, so it's pretty difficult. It just shows how stacked Motogp is. Well, we keep saying it, don't we?
Yeah.
There are no slow riders. That came back to the conversation when Cal Crutchlow replaced Zarco, and people said, "Where do you think he'll finish?" And I instantly went, "Well, last." And they're going, "Really?"
Yeah.
Cal Crutchlow, the multi-Grand Prix winner, World Supersport champion.
Well, he's a multi-Grand Prix winner.
I mean, go on then, just quickly, just tell me who he's going to be. And then you go, oh, yeah, there's closest challengers, the World Superbike champion, Top Rascal is ahead of Maverick Vinales.
Yeah, Maverick's struggling with the feeling on the KTM, so I think that's probably explainable for Maverick to be down there.
We know that Yamaha's not the bike to be on, but trust me when I say Top Right is riding absolutely as hard as he can. He's having a decent rookie season on a bike that's not competitive. He's learning a lot, and next year Top Right will be competitive. So Pecco Bagnaia in sixth, just labouring now to hang on to Martin. Exactly what you said at this stage of the race.
There's 4 more crashes. Fabio Quartararo could be on the podium.
Martin in two and it's 1.4.
On a Yamaha.
Pedro Acosta.
A Yamaha's been nowhere all season.
The other way from Bagnaia, we've got.
Brad Binder overtakes them all. Brad Binder can still live on a podium. Brad Binder hasn't stood on a podium since the 2024 Qatar Grand Prix as Alex returns to the garage.
Alex comes back with Michele Mazzini. I love the paint scheme. It's a shame it's been scuffed.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more. Like I said, it seemed like it came from nowhere. He looked super comfortable, no moves or mistakes, but just got drawn into that corner. Evocative scheme, that isn't it? The luminous yellow checker flag of the Movistar. I love the fact they've done it. It reminds me of Sete Gimeno winning here against Valentino Rossi.
Against Rossi.
It reminds me more of the Giro Cato. I just said it sort of almost makes me slightly emotional looking at that beautiful colour scheme. What a rider.
Yeah.
250s, I don't think I've ever seen anyone. We've seen them all, the Max Bianchis, the best in the world, but I'm not sure there was anyone quite like Cato. It was on the level of Max Bianchi, Danny Pedrosa. Yeah.
The hair may not be the same, but maybe, yeah. I think Max has longer hair though.
And immaculate riding style.
Yeah, except I'm not the actual Max. Imagine people actually think I'm Max Verstappen. I'll just pretend I am. I look more like, I'd say more like, I look more like Recovery Eminem with the hair. Like Recovery, Rehab's Recovery Eminem. I look a bit more like that. I won't say I look like Max anyway, because Max is a little beard either, so I know you should shave. I don't like having a beard, I just shave it every couple of days. Which can be a bit of a stretch, but yeah. Back a few years ago, I originally wanted to look like Marquez. I was trying to get Mark's hairstyle, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't try and get like him, so I just cut it. Then obviously earlier this year I just decided to go for a buzz cut. Be like Eminem. He's recovery era. Eminem's a legend, my boy. Forever will be a legend.
Of Sachsenring. How many Sachsenrings you could fit into Silverstone? Well, I've done my calculations. Oh gosh. Yes. You brought your abacus with you in your bag this week. I've had my calculator out and I've worked it out. You can fit 6.5 Sachsenring circuits in the footprint of Silverstone.
Yeah.
That's how small this track is.
You're wrong, by the way.
It wasn't interesting, was it?
No, it's a fact, but it's not interesting at all.
Well, sorry, the rest.
I've got a fun fact for you about the grandstand at the last corner.
no,
Shall
we're
we go
not
there?
we're not
We'll leave that one. We'll leave that one. There's a grandstand here that faces the complete opposite direction to the racetrack, which I find one of
So ever since Fabio announced he's leaving Yamaha, he's actually been doing pretty good for himself in terms of racing. Like, he got P8 in Assen, and he's currently running 7th here in Germany.
It is weird though, isn't it? And it would
There's Alex Rins in 14th, and there's Toprak and Cal Crutchlow battling away.
We got some action.
Go on, Cal.
On the racetrack.
Cal Crutchlow, Cal Crutchlow.
How well is Cal Crutchlow doing? How well is he doing?
He's 41 years old.
Having not ridden a bike for 3 years, he's in the points ahead of World Superbike champion Toprak Razgatlioglu. He's 40 years of age.
Yeah.
He's got Maverick Vinales, 10-time Motogp winner and Moto3 world champion behind him. And yet, having been stood in now for Johan Zarco ever since the horrific Barcelona crash for Zarco, he is acquitting himself so well. I thought Maverick was about to ride up the track then.
Mavericks is right off the track. I think with Michelin tyres are kind of dropping Toprak, and he's learning. It's his first year Motogp, so of course he'll be learning. I think next year though he'll really be competitive, so I wouldn't say he's flopping. So I wouldn't say Toprak is flopping in Motogp. We're waiting next season to see if he actually is a flop or not.
He was grumpy being second in Park Ferme, then came here and finished sort of last. And then in Austria we know that he blew up the engine. He's fallen out with KTM. Feels sort of like left out by them. Feels like he was teased into thinking he might have a contract. They've taken that away from him.
Yeah, it's disgusting what KTM done to Maverick.
I don't want to see anyone in the position that he's in. Really sad, really upset, wanting to still have a career. It's all Maverick Vinales knows this.
Yeah, do you know the sad part is, if that what you've said is true, but the only way you can react as a rider
Fernandez
is
gets sparked.
digging in and proving them wrong. And all he's doing by riding round in last is proving them right.
But he's injured still, so after summer break.
You're looking at the right eyes now.
Yeah.
Look at it.
I'm so bored of them.
I'm so bored of them as well. They're so dangerous.
They're going next year, thankfully, ladies and gentlemen.
The ride device is going next year.
Yeah, he does well, does Fernandez, to say that he's because he won't unlock it until he breaks into 3.
Episode 17 is fast approaching, but actually starting now with Marquez. 1.8 ahead of Ralph Fernandez. I agree with going to start coming into this race.
But Mark just chips another 10th away. 1.8 the gap. You feel like Mark is bringing this bike home safely. I thought at one point, it's going to sound strange what I'm going to say, there'll be people saying, well, you know, Mark's not even pushing. I think Alex Marquez's crash shows how much Mark's shows how much he's pushing.
Shows how much that Mark Marquez is pushing. Like, he's pushing to the absolute limit on Motogp. He's definitely Aprilia and everyone else. Just for starting, Mark Marquez pushed at the limit. I hope for the best.
/S after that comment.
Yeah, Cal Crutchlow's 41 and he's in the points. Fair play.
I'll tell you what, I do however think he's probably got more in the back. I think he's controlling.
But yeah, if Cal Crutchlow still needing after Silverstone for LCR Honda, I bet he will start getting a few more points because he obviously get more fitness back. That's if LCR do need him, which I think they will do. I don't think they'll get that Sonke Chantra back. Because yes, he did score a few points, but he was always last with Chantra. Like they should have brought Crutchlow out of retirement, and he would have got more points for LCR Honda team, or even just ask Nakagami to stay for another year.
Accelerate to the edge of the curb, relax as you come over the start and finish, glance at your pit board, focus on your braking marker, back 4 gears, and it's
like if I was LCR, I would have asked them to try and get Taka Nakagami for another year.
That's all he's doing now.
In 2025 instead of going for Chantra.
All you've got is your own thoughts and the wind noise. You hear the engine.
At least never gone Moreira.
To now to notice actually, Jorge Martin went with the soft tyre.
Martin went with soft tyre.
Because on the sheet I read originally, it was down as a medium, but he actually is running the soft. We thought someone might take that gamble. I'm surprised. It's the championship leader.
I think Marcus tyre pressure said to leave the race, so don't think he'll bother with
it's the opposite.
having to go behind anyone.
Works better to create the balance for that Aprilia. In fact, some we saw that we've seen.
Some of issue has had to do that. Go behind anyone to
race in the sprint
help his
race
tyre
with the
pressure.
medium rear when everybody else had softs.
The reason I say it is because now we are past the halfway point of this race, 12 and a half to go, and Pecco Bagnaia is closing on it.
Yeah, Pecco Bagnaia's closing on Martin. Bagnaia has had a great weekend, but a top 5, I think he'll like that for his weekend.
So it's actually just disappeared from our timing screens as the tyres that he's on. So I'm not sure if they've heard us say that, and they're like, actually, we're not sure if that's the real case.
Maverick's injured at a minute, but most City bike because Binder and Bastianini aren't there, while Costa's up in the top 5. Well, Costa's going to factory Ducati next year, so I can see KTM, unless say I'll focus on 2027, KTM are going to fall off next year, I think. Although we do have Alex Marquez and Gian Antonio, so there could be 2 experienced riders that could help KTM get back to the front. And KTM haven't won a Sunday race since 2022 with Oliveira in Thailand in the wet.
Like you said, you feel like he's managing the situation. And that's what you're doing in this situation. When I say you look at your pit board, the one thing you're staring at is the gap. What's the plus? Plus 1.6, plus 1.7, plus 1.8. At that point, like you say, you're just counting down the laps.
Still sliding the rear down through turn 7. That's where Marco Bezzecchi crashed, broke his collarbone.
Yeah.
That's where Fabio Di Gianantonio ruined his weekend in warm-up. Safely negotiated those. You might have a battle on between the 2 Trackhouse riders soon.
Yeah, I agree with closing in here.
You be the judge of whether it's interesting or not.
I can.
If Marc Marquez wins today,
Boring. Sorry, go on. Sorry, go on.
10th Motogp win here. Only one rider in history has won 10 times at a single circuit.
Yeah,
Do you know who?
Valentino Rossi,
Yeah.
Assen.
I'll leave you with that.
Right, did Rossi do it or?
No ideas.
Straight to the.
2.1 the gap. Meanwhile, Marc Marquez across the line with 11 to go.
I'm not on my phone looking, but just come back to it on that one.
Okay. Straight, I can see you.
No, I can see you.
I'm sat next to you.
Shit.
It was, I will give you two ways. People who wanted to know. Imarcha, Finland.
Oh, it wasn't Rossi. Never mind. I just thought it was Rossi because I don't study on MotoGP.
Legend that is Ago.
Oh, it's Agostini. Oh, it's Agostini. Shit.
That makes sense.
Apologies for my language, chat, but fuck me. How the hell did I give us Agostini? Why do I think it was Rossi at Assen? He's won there 10 times, though, to be fair. In all classes. Marquez won 13 times over Sachsenring.
Turns on the slower corners better than the Aprilia. The Aprilia on the faster corners turns better than.
Yeah, Marquez was a 10-time Sachsenring winner at 26.
We've learned over this season.
And he won there with 1.5 arm.
Yeah,
1.5 arms in 2021.
Not including Este Sprint. Since they did the 1-2 in Mugello, only scored 50 points between them.
Yeah.
And Marc Marquez scored 82 in that same.
Yeah, Marquez has gone from over 100 points behind Bezzecchi to now
If he continues, he will be ahead of Marco Bezzecchi.
ahead of Bezzecchi in the championship as it
2
stands.
points behind him in Mugello.
Yeah, and so then so it sounds like, well, it can't be the best 5. They dominated Mugello. What happened after that? Well, we went to Hungary, and obviously Jorge Martin took everybody out, including his teammates.
Yeah, Martin went bowling.
So I agree with
Martin wanted to beat a bowler from Crash Royale.
Then obviously that was the issue with Lady's hands, Bezzecchi laying the hands on the marshal, couldn't ride.
Yeah, bad attitude Bezzecchi that was.
Then the huge crash in Assen.
Yeah.
Then the huge crash here. So it's been mistakes and weird unforced errors.
Yeah, it has been for Bez.
Yeah, 3 of those self-inflicted.
Listen to the RPMs.
As long as you don't start singing.
I know you know. I'd say top 10 definitely. Top 5 would be a stretch though, as he obviously has come from more superbikes.
You're wide open for like 1 second.
So it would be a stretch to go top 5 if top 5 was only Aprilia, but yeah, I would say top 10 you fight for definitely. But he's learning, so I wouldn't say just flop yet.
Martin's trying to pick that bike up, isn't he? Trying to get it onto the fat part of the tyre.
Yeah, Martin's trying his hardest to stay the Pecco Bagnaia here.
It turns better. I thought that's what we were hearing all the way through the year.
Yeah, and it does on faster corners, and I don't know what that speed is. You might have to ask Michael Laverty. He's probably done that calculation, but I'm going to say it's, and generally this is a proper guess. Once you get over 80 miles an hour, I think the aero on that Aprilia is better, and that really helps the turning. There's a lot of corners on this track that are below that speed, and we've used the Gulfstream throughout the weekend. We've seen the Ducati turn better than the Aprilia. And we've seen the Ducati turn better on the Aprilia at other circuits, on circuits with slower corners. So I was thinking about this.
It's looking for slower corners, but Ducati would be better than Aprilia.
Still shows, even though we're right at the end of this cycle of these regulations, that no one's built the perfect bike.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
15 years of this formula ends at the end of 2026. Will it
Yeah,
be
15
Mark
years of
Marquez's
1,000cc
champion?
bikes.
Well, today he's taken another step towards keeping that crown on his head. Top Rack's just got back in front of
Top Rack back in front of Cal.
The only bit of action on track that I can tell you about. Everyone else is sort of in stasis.
Yeah.
It's got Marini and Binder for company, but they're within.
There's a Euro flag, turn 3. I think it's Maverick. It's Crutchlow. Oh, it's Cal.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah.
Commentator curse for Crutchlow.
By Top Rack, and probably just trying to stick with the Turkish rider. Unfortunately,
Yeah, so far, easy win for Marquez. Never say never MotoGP though, as this all could change.
Hey, do you know
is
what?
this on the slope?
There is the Sachsenring, so you don't expect it to change.
His career as this man. Built of tough stuff is Cal Crutchlow.
Yeah.
He said his fastest lap ever around here in the sprint race. So I heard yesterday. Which just again to underline if you want to know if he's actually trying or not.
Yeah, he is trying.
Can we have a word about? Oh, well, look at Mark Marquez's race pace.
Yeah.
That's when it's Zenith there, lap 3, and the rest. Look at how he's just hovered around, and now, only now, he's got the 2-second gap. He's able to dose it out, and he's gone back to the 22s for the first time on that last lap. All
Yeah.
those
Mark has been consistent as he is around the Sachsenring.
21.5, 21.4.
Yeah, we're all big. I think he's got a fastest lap as well, so I think this will be a grand slam. Led every lap, got pole position, led every lap at the sprint, and won the Sunday race at the fastest lap on the Sunday. Not sure about the Saturday because I didn't watch the Saturday race because I was out.
You do feel like he's got more in the tank. Now, this is where I would expect I to
My
be
bloody-
in a position to have a go at his teammate. It is difficult when you're an identical.
I really
bike on
should
the track.
do
That's
this.
difficult to pass.
There we go.
Normally, I's riding style, the way he picks up the bike. he
Yeah,
normally has
my
more
Igura
time
picks up that bike is just
at the end
insane.
of the race.
And toward the end of the race, that's where Igura becomes basically like Joan Zarco, and Bastianini just comes into a league of his own. Here comes Igura. Fernandez, I'm late on my brakes.
Now surely Fernandez runs wide there. Surely he does.
No, he doesn't. Brilliant Fernandez.
Very generous to his teammate.
I say it for years. Even back in 2023, I said Ralph Fernandez will be a MotoGP winner Sunday, and I was right. And that is why. Brilliant defence from Ralph Fernandez.
Oh no.
Right, so I know you're sitting down. So, just to explain how slow, tight and twisty this track is, Marc Marquez leading this race, dominating, just on a 1 minute 21.9. The Moto2 pole position was a 1 minute
could be.
21.4. That's how you can't use the power. There are no long straights. You are sat on the side of the tyre.
So a Triumph 765 triple road bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sachsenring's Mark's track. Like, I either call it the Marking Ring or the Saxon, or call him for him the Saxon King, because he's the Saxon King.
Today.
Yeah. For one lap.
Because their race pace dropped by about 5-6 seconds during Moto2. Remarkable, wasn't it? What we saw in the Moto2 class earlier.
6 laps left.
Igura. He's got it stood up.
He's got stood. This is his chance.
Got the exit. He's close enough. He's passed him now. He's levelled him. It's his corner now.
Oh, Fernandez trying to be aggressive.
He does that so well.
So
He
well.
did that in Assen. Remember when he came through in Assen? He did exactly the same thing.
Fair play to Fernandez though. He was having a
Yeah,
go.
Bagnaya's trying to go at Martin.
Bear in mind, you learn as a racer. You think, whoa.
That's Pecco Bagnaia as well.
Oh, Becco.
Wow.
You could have ran into Martin then. Could have run both their races.
Martin knows he's in a race here from his title rival, if you remember.
Yeah, from 2023 and 24.
And 2023.
Who remembers that insane Sepang battle between Martin and Bagnaia in 2024? That was insane. The first 4 laps of that race, they were just going ding dong at each other. One of the best races of that year that was. Probably the best sequence of that year. Of laps. Best sequence of laps that year.
You can hear him spinning as well. Can't you? It's just spinning.
down through the waterfall. No way through. Right, Bagnaia surely into turn 1.
That's right, 6-5 to go.
Of that Ducati.
Yeah, it's going to almost be a little bit.
Yeah,
further
just went
back
out to
here,
86,
so
I was
he
right.
can roll through the corner, so he can carry corner speed, so he has less spin.
I mean, Ducati gets off the corner better than Aprilia, so Bagnaia's got his chance here.
Close he is as well on exit through that slower corner now.
It's close enough. It's close enough. He should be able to do it here.
No, Martin on the brakes.
Martin is very, very good on the brakes, but Bagnaia usually is stronger.
Yeah, Martin's gone wide because of it. Oh!
It's just going to block him off into turn 2.
Bagnaia, just go around the outside, my friend.
End on
No, no chance.
On that previous lap.
Is he going to throw it up the inside?
I never used to like Pecco until around this year, where he started going on me, he has.
Are battling for 5th place. Bagnaia
It's like, you know, whenever he was dominating,
as well in terms of
I didn't like Bagnaia, but now he's not dominating. I've seen the good side of Pecco. And obviously now he's friends with Mark in Ducati. Bagnaia flop at Aprilia could do, but you never know until they're on the bike. I think it will take Pecco a few races to get to grips at Aprilia, and then after a few races he should be back to the old Pecco, although he's going to be 30.
Lots of centennial events over the last couple of weeks. World Ducati Week. Goodwood have had a celebration, haven't they? Foggy was down there. Valentino Rossi was down there. So
Yeah.
Goodwood
Valentino down there.
well this weekend.
Oh, I think Jan Miller's gone down.
See that on the hill? I'll tell you what, he spun out his car.
Nah, I think he's
going
just
up the hill at Goodwood and
my mistake. I thought he went down for a sec.
Skillfully managed to keep it so.
Yeah, Marquez, 186 miles per hour.
He's giving himself a little bit of breathing room here to have another go. If you ride as close as he has for the last lap, can just mean that your front tyre pressure starts.
Let's just scrub a tyre pressure away. It's an absolute joke.
Further down through the order, Quartararo 7th all by himself. That's an excellent ride from Quartararo.
Yeah, I think that's how Pecco just
Marini has gone
been lost
through.
his rhythm because of the pressure of having Mark Marquez as his teammate.
Finally, Marini's escaped.
I think Miller's got an issue. He's dropped to 12th now.
Miller, his times have dropped significantly. It's a mistake for Miller.
Yeah, I think it's
Vinales is calling it.
Slower than Marini on that last lap.
So every rider who's finished this race will score a point.
Marvin Vinales still has
Score points,
entered
yeah.
the pits.
Yeah, he's done.
A welcoming committee.
He decided, nah, fuck that, I'm out of here.
That's what the silence will be like inside Tech 3 garage.
Ever since his crash here last year, his shoulder's not been right at all. Like, he started good on the KTM, had a couple of top fives. And obviously, could have, without the tyre pressure, well, he would have got second in Qatar last year. But this year, he hasn't. But ever since that crash, he has not been himself.
Martin still is not right on this bike.
No, it's strange, isn't it? Having had some fantastic.
Yeah, Bezzecchi has bottled it.
Back to Le Mans, where he was the fastest man.
Sorry, I thought he was running wide there down at turn 1.
There's been signs that Martin's going to go up a gear on the Aprilia, and then he's dropped back a little bit, hasn't it? In recent rounds, where we've seen Iger and Ralph Fernandez. How is it possible for the Trackhouse team to have found so much form over the factory team?
Yeah, like, I don't know how it's possible. The Trackhouse team should be now the new factory ability team. It's clearly they're just much better than the factory duo at the minute. Mate, just go for it. Just send it. Force him into a mistake, or just absolutely send him down the inside. We want to see some aggression. We don't want these people to say MotoGP is boring, because it isn't. Here he comes! Here he comes! No!
Martin says not today.
Martin says fuck off. It's my place. It's gone wide there though. 29, 2 to go for Marquez. He's managing this one.
It's only going to be a lap remaining.
This will be a crucial 11 points to Martin if he can get it.
They cross the line. Surely not close enough now to have a go. So
Martin's going super defensive in the turn 1.
Turns in so early, blocking, and rightly so. He knows what to do. He brakes late and then starts to turn into the corner early. That means, see, you're harder to pass. You might miss the apex on the exit. You can't get past because there's no room. And then through this part of the track, it's impossible to overtake unless someone makes a big mistake, loses the thrill.
For real?
So gets out the dirty part of the track. So from here now, if you're Bagnaia, what you're thinking of, maybe they change direction into 11 or turn 12 after the waterfall. So
You remember battle these two I did a couple of years ago, 2023? That was a brilliant battle.
Create a gap so I can carry more corner speed.
Marquez bad to start his final lap, I think. You think he's just come through a waterfall? I don't know, because I don't have any telemetry, but I'm going to guess he's just come through a waterfall.
Trying to work it out.
Both world champions.
Yeah, if Costa's just finished a waterfall, Marquez is about to start his final lap.
Is it? I've surely got to be turn 1. Surely.
Well, it's the most. It's a favourite.
Yeah, last lap time then. Marquez on course for his 13th win at the Sachsenring.
For Marquez, down towards turn 1 himself. Ayagura 2 seconds behind him in second. Another brilliant ride from the Japanese rider. Will move up ahead of Bezeki in the world.
Yeah, Ayagura second in the championship.
Trackhouse, another double podium from them after the 2 1-2s back in Assen. And then behind, Pedro Costa ahead of that Martin Bagnaia battle for 5th.
Yeah.
What can we say about Marc Marquez? Yet
Yeah.
another comeback.
Yeah, flawless.
Absolutely flawless. 3 wins in 4 rounds.
He's favourite to win, but you still have to do it. And he has done. Not put a wheel wrong. Gotten a great start.
Mark hasn't put a wheel wrong since Balaton Park. Or should I say Balaton Mark?
He's just got 3 more corners to negotiate. 2 of them his favourites, pretty much in Motogp. All hail the Saxon King once more.
Yeah.
Claims his crown, his 10th Motogp win at this circuit. His teammate's not going to find a way past Jorge Martin, but Marc Marquez not headed from the very start.
Yeah, not heading Marc Marquez. He's done it again. 3 and 4, and he's now third in the championship. Marc Marquez wins the German Grand Prix again.
Towards the top of the championship. Marquez takes the full complement of 37.
37 points out of 37 for Marquez. 2 weekends in 4 rounds he's done that. Martin beats Bagnaia to P5.
Pushed him all the way. 6th place for Bagnaia, 5th for
Yeah.
Martin, 4th for Pedro Acosta, ahead of them both. Quartararo is 7th, Marini 8th, Bastianini 9th, Binder round.
Quartararo gets 7th. Fair play to him.
And just to finish off how they all finished, Diogo Moreira 11th, Jack Miller 12th,
Mateus raised for checkered flag.
Alex Rins 14th, the top right Razgatlion blue 50th, as Lothar Mateus waves the flag.
Yeah.
A legend in Germany. And
Marquez
Marc
goes to the crowd.
He's also a huge legend here in Germany and just written another chapter in his storied history.
Yeah, it is a perfect weekend.
102 wins now for Marc Marquez in MotoGP in all classes.
Swap bikes in qualifying, smashes the record, wins the sprint, and just walks to the win here.
And still has the energy to get up that hill. Oh, he's got the crowd.
Yeah. Love that.
That's superb.
That Rossi's fan don't look pleased at all. Haha.
And the crowd put on his head. Yeah, he is the Saxon King for a reason.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That is absolutely steep.
I hope he gives that back.
Yeah, that's where we were before they start the race.
But Marquez
Nah, that's aura, that is. That's aura.
He knows a photo opportunity.
Marco Marquez.
And he's had a few in his career. Is that Grand Prix win? What's that then?
102.
102, is that?
Yeah, now he's just moving on and on. 10 wins at this
Oh, Rossi.
circuit. He's 102nd.
Yeah, next race is the British Grand Prix at Silverstone in early August. That's at the summer break.
There's still more to come.
Yeah, he gets the fireworks off, goes Marc Marquez.
Not his favourite circuit.
There you go.
Go to one which he quite likes.
Yeah, he
Aragon.
got very well at Aragon.
But after Silverstone, Mark goes to Aragon, where he will be favourite to win again. Silverstone, I think, are probably going to be favourites, but you never know what happens in MotoGP. A pretty good fault time. Marc Marquez could gain more points. Even go to the championship lead if he's got enough points.
Remains 3rd in the championship. Doesn't move ahead of Ayagura.
Yeah, but he's now.
So with those extra 4 points for Agura,
He's now.
he is now the rider in 2nd. 14
Yeah.
behind Jorge Martin.
Yeah, and Mark is 18 behind Martin, I think.
Jorge Martin.
Anyway, guys, I've ended here for MotoGP Sachsenring. Marc Marquez is king at the ring for a 10th time at the Premier Class, 13th time in all classes.
That shows the
Thank you for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe if anyone was new. It's turn free if you signed in, and turn notification bell so you don't miss any future video search streams coming up. I'll see you all in the next watchalong, which will be the British Grand Prix early August. I'll see you all then. Hope you have a great day.
And we've got a weird break now in the season.
We're
This
back.
is the summer break.
Marquez is back. 102 wins. He's coming for the championship. Jorge Martin, Argura, watch the fuck out.
Resting if you're Marco Bezzecchi especially. I mean, just